Hello everyone. Thousands of people around the world like to come to UK or preparing themselves or planning themselves to come to UK to settle for long term and then spend their time with their family in UK. So this video or the series of videos that I'm going to put regarding a specific topic based on my experience will definitely help you. This information which I'm going to give in this series of videos is specifically helpful for those who are planning to come to UK for long term. The details which I'm going to share is basically from my own experience as well as the information which I gone through over the years in UK. Welcome to channel Sundar Ayappan. Hope you like this video. Please like, subscribe and comment my channel. Your like, subscription and comments really helps me to put new video. In this video we will see NHS, National Health Service. National Health Service offers hospital service for all the people in UK, which is a government run service or a service which is owned by government but independently run by many trust in each of the counties. So the government provides money to NHS to run this service, like annual budget, it's in hundreds of billions. However, the individual trust decides what are the areas they have to spend this money. NHS is the largest employer in UK, have more than 200,000 people working for NHS. So they manage the universities and they manage the hospitals and then the surgery. Surgeries are the local small hospitals where you can see a doctor for consultation and go for a vaccination. You can also use the surgeries for small cosmetic procedures like bandage, cleaning your wound or injury, but they will not handle emergencies. For emergencies, you have to go to the nearest A&E, that is accident emergency, in the nearest hospital. I have put a detailed video regarding registration for NHS and for the new people coming to UK. I'm not getting into the registration of NHS. This video is mainly about NHS. What are the pros and cons you need to know before you are planning to come and stay in the UK. The one main thing is there is no private doctor in UK. There are private doctors who can be seen when you have a private medical insurance. You cannot go to private medical doctors directly. You have to go through the NHS. NHS has to recommend and then you have to go to the private medical insurance or see the private hospitals. So people who have private medical insurance, they can say to the NHS, I have private medical insurance, so can you please refer to me to the private medical insurance. Then it's a different case. I'm not going to that one because very few people have the private medical insurance given by the employer, or rich people get their own private medical insurance. I'm going to cover the majority of people who are relying on the NHS. So NHS service is free. Even if you're coming for study or work or for any long-term settlement through your spouse, so you will be paying insurance health charge as part of your visa until you get into a citizenship. So you will be paying insurance health charge. So all the service offered to the people who are coming to study, to work or to settle here with their spouse will be paying the IHS, insurance health charge. But the visitors or tourists are not required to pay IHS, that is insurance health charge. However, they will not be also seen by the NHS GP, but they can go to the accident emergency in case of any major issues. But after that, if you are asked to kind of admitted in the hospital as a inpatient, then you have to pay the bill. So that's one thing many people don't know. NHS is free at the service at the first delivery service. After that, anything happens, you have to pay. This is for visitors. But for students, ICT, Tier 2 and other people, you have IHS, that is insurance health charge, which will cover. So no need to pay any amount. So these are the positive things. Once you get admitted in NHS for any medical procedure, the service will be world class, no denying on that. So after that, you will be taken care by the very good or very well trained doctors and physicians. So all these things is good. On the negative side, getting an appointment to a local GP differs from area to area. If you are in a very small village with only one GP and very less number of people, they will give lot of appointments and then you can go and see the doctor in the local GP. But you are in a town or a city where there is a lot of people, then getting an appointment just to see a doctor or just to consult a doctor is a very, very, very tedious task. You have to call in the morning, or they will say the appointment is available next 3 weeks. Unless you have very serious bleeding or any very, very critical condition, then only you can go to A&E. else you will be asked to go to the local GP. Getting an appointment for non-critical, non-serious things, you will have to wait for many weeks. Sometimes after getting an appointment with the doctor will say that, okay, I will refer you to the physiotherapy, I will refer to a specialist department. In that case, you will have a huge list of huge waiting list. It will be weeks, or in cases, some cases in months. Again, it depends from the trust to trust. In north of England, there are chances you might get appointments early. In south of England, you will get appointments after 6 months. So until 6 months, you have to bear the pain, and then you have to live here. That's one of the negative things, I would say. If you are lucky enough to be in a NHS trust which has less number of waiting list, and then more appointments available to the local people, then it's good. Else it's very, very difficult. Everything moves as per the process. You cannot speed up anything on your own, which is possible in some country. If you pay money, they will speed you up, or you have separate attention if you have money. That's not the case. Everyone is treated equal based on your seriousness and your condition. So that's the main thing, and something that's very, very frustrating for few people. A lot of waiting list for x-rays, lot of waiting list for cancer treatment, lot of waiting list for blood test, all those things. Again, they will treat everyone based on the seriousness of their disease. That's the main thing of how the NHS work. So individually, NHS takes lots of money from the government. Whether it is efficient or not, I'm not going to that one. But however, this is one of the drawback, I would say, that for non-critical issues, it will take months. In most of the cases, very few people will be looked into very early, and then sometimes mental health issues will be looked into early. Sometimes anyone under minor people, that is under 16 years old, they will be given preference in seeing the doctor. If you call your GP and say that my 5-year daughter or 5-year-old son is suffering from fever, they will give appointment to you first than an adult person. For example, if you are pregnant and then you are into a labor stage, and you have already had a C-section in your previous country, or in your first child, and then in UK you have second child, and then you say that to doctors that I had a previous C-section, now I would like to go for a C-section, they will not do. They will assess you and then decide whether, again, for second childbirth, it is going to be a natural birth or it's going to be a C-section. They will decide. Until the risk increases, they will not decide C-section. In some countries, they will decide a date and then decide a time to do a C-section, but it's not possible here. The doctors will decide when to do based on the risk, and then they will wait for the last moment for until you are not successful in a natural birth, then only they will go for a C-section. So these kind of things are there. So you cannot say that what to do. The doctors will decide based on your condition and situation. So I can tell many reasons, but as I mentioned, if you are lucky enough in a good trust, in a good place, that good NHS trust in a good place, then you will find NHS as a very good thing. And if you are in the negative, in the sense you are unlucky, and if you're a crowded place in a different NHS, then you cannot then you feel the service as very bad. Again, you cannot be in one place and then apply for a GP in another place, because each GP has a catchment area. They will only admit the patients from those catchment area. That is a map. They have an area, only those. For example, if a friend says that my GP is very good, then you cannot, from your postcode, you cannot go and register there. So they will not allow you to register there unless the other GP says that, yeah, my GP is full, can you take the new patients? So in this video, I have touched upon the NHS, how far it is good, how far it is bad. So decide upon that and then come to UK, or plan to come to UK for your long-term stay. Hope this helps you. We will see in the next video in a different topic. Until then, take care. Bye.